long?
Somebody in
What?
trouble.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna do is pull out this shirt I brought with me.
Yeah, go ahead and get your lawn chair.
Okay, my eyes must be really messed up right now because I do not see Sister Jasmine.
I'm over here big as the damn day is long.
I could hear you, but I definitely my eyes must be really, really foggy.
Damn, Jasmine, you about to pop.
Okay.
All right, my
Oh,
bad.
I see the chair.
Yep, I'm in the chair.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Smiley,
Someone boo thing wasn't in uniform. What?
did you whitelist Asada? She couldn't get in.
Alright. Who? You know what? Nope.
I ain't got that to do.
Who's this next? Is this who's next to me? Is that Chabaganza?
That's Duke.
Dude. Okay, what's the
She
dude?
must be
What's going
city.
on with it?
She already in here.
Oh, okay. Somebody must have did it for her then.
Duke, get your sassy ass out of here.
Ain't shit about me, sassy.
You better say
You
that, dude.
you know that.
Duke, why would you sit with your legs
Bring your lawn chairs,
I
I
was
guess.
checking
I
them
ain't
out,
know.
god damn it. What you got? Yeah. My nigga said that shit hit different when the Versace's have a meeting. That shit hit different, you know?
Mm-hmm. It definitely does. I feel like I need a.
Okay, so let me look at the clock. I just
Time
walked over there.
ticking.
Hold on, I just walked over there. I'm sure everybody heard me. It's 6:10. You got it's at 6:15 is when we're gonna start. That's in no 6:13. 3 minutes. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Take about 3 minutes to walk from that spot to this spot right here, and then we're gonna start the meeting. Whoever ain't here gonna have a sanction.
So let me ask the question. Um, is Spot in everybody in the city? Do we know for sure that everybody's in the city?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11 people are standing right here. There's one over there, and I didn't ask for the meeting to be over there. So as I said, it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight,
Who is it?
9, 10 people right here. I'm gonna
Not
tell you how many
Versace.
Versaces
That's
is
my
in the
partner
city.
Zay. That's not
Oh,
Versace.
okay.
I
Then
just
your
told
partner
Zay.
Zay need to be up on top of the pier.
Block. Tell
There is one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Got them
12,
capos up there. They better
13,
open their mouths and tell
14,
them niggas to come
15,
on.
16,
Look, I already told him. I did
17,
the trick
18,
times.
18, almost 18. So we missing almost 10 people, 8 to 10 people. I know there is some more people up there on the pier. I know I'm very clear,
just
and I
tell
said,
Dave, tell Block to tell they ass to come on.
all right, they got about 2 minutes, and then we can start sanctioning. See, things are gonna have to. It's gonna have to. Yeah. If you, yeah.
Ready up in there. He feeling ready.
Some good dope right here. Niggas jumping over that pier trying to get here.
Minute, it's the sign for me.
What the fuck?
That nigga drunk right there. Who is that block? Who drunk? Walking drunk. Let me get an X pill. Let me boot up, man.
I'm good. I'm just gonna smoke my weed for my stress.
Ah, shit. Here you go. I ain't know if you was smoking while
Okay,
you was
everybody, you can
pregnant. Let me
form like a,
pass
like a
this that
circle,
Yeah,
way.
you
That's
have
it.
to.
a
I got one.
semicircle.
I
Come out
got
the
one.
middle.
Okay.
Ready?
I
Push
got one.
over.
Thank you, Mr. Duke. I appreciate it.
No problem. No
Ooh,
problem.
what's that?
Hold up. Come over
Go
here,
ahead.
Lee.
Back up some. Ready?
What you say, Luke?
You
Back up
said
some.
what? What you say?
I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was at home, but where I am,
Yeah, y'all might be
everything
too
is a
slow.
little choppy for me. I'm gonna try to do the best I can though.
All right. We'll just back up some.
I was like, shit, carry him, put him back.
I got you, Daddy. Hold on just a minute. Back up some. Ready?
Hmm.
That's all right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hold on, sir.
Good afternoon.
Everybody here and accounted for.
Mm, looks like it for the most part.
All right. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna name off some names if you're here. Say you're here. If you're not here, then you won't say nothing. All right. DC ain't here.
Is he in the
Where
city?
is he in the city? He definitely is in the city.
Yeah, he
Let
know
me
how to
call.
handle it.
He,
Told him.
he's up here. He was standing there at the right up to here on the pier and
There he
left.
is. I think he's in the head.
Yeah.
I'm out
No.
my head now.
All right. Back up some. Okay. Again, I want to thank everybody. I'm gonna take the floor now, and then everybody,
Is
whoever else
Block
we need to
back?
have a chance to
No,
have a
Black's
chance.
not back. He went to go get D, but she brought him. He went to go get him, so wait, give him a chance to come back.
All right. Let me see. Block, 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 block.
There he is.
Here you go.
He's over here. Yeah, she brought him.
All right. Again, I want to thank everybody for taking out their valuable time to come to the meeting. We asked a couple of things that we're gonna start off by addressing. We're gonna hit the obvious. We is in a new city. Things are starting to pick up. Things are happening. First thing we're gonna go on the agenda is slide. We might as well hit the nail on the head. It's a slide. Sounds like, from my understanding, from what I've been getting back, is there's been sliding. I kind of wanted some answers on the sliding. I guess that's how we'll start. That's just what come up. I want some answers on the sliding. Because I wasn't aware of anybody with any orders to slide. Jasmine was not aware of any orders to slide. Namani definitely wasn't any had any understanding of anything to slide. I'm gonna ask you first. KK, was you under any? Did you give any orders for anybody to do any sliding?
Nobody has hit my line for anything.
All right. Kazi, did you give orders for anybody to slide?
Nah.
All right. Chubbs, did you give orders for anybody to slide? All right. Ready.
Mm-mm.
Ready, did you give orders for anybody to slide?
Like I barely can hear everybody. I'm not home, so it's very, very choppy.
Can you read?
Yeah, I can read.
All right.
She give orders. No, not at all.
Okay. So because no capos, no enforcers, and if I missed out anybody, I apologize. There was no orders for sliding. I'm totally confused. Okay. So let's hit the first nail on the head. I know Betty got into a situation. We're gonna bring that out because I know that's one situation. Betty got into a situation. When Betty got into the situation, she called for assistance. Assistance came, it was handled, and we went from there. So I have understanding that somebody slid on the, I guess Don, I don't know the name of their group. Somebody slid on them or whatever.
Jamestown
However,
boy.
Jamestown boys. Anybody want to take ownership for that slide? Is that your hands up, DC, saying that you taking ownership for that slide?
Yeah.
All right. Now, before anybody says anything, can I ask who gave you permission to do that?
So yesterday when I came in,
No, 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 no. Wait a minute. I don't want to hear an explanation. I just want to know who gave you the orders
I
to
went
do
to
that.
Jasmine.
No.
Jasmine gave. Wait a minute.
Uh-uh.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's.
Mm-mm.
You said Jasmine gave you the orders to slide.
I asked her what should we do because they kept shooting at us. They kept doing a little bullshit. They shot at her. They kept shooting at Betty. I said, "What can we do?" She said, "Wait for a second interaction." That was the second interaction when they shot at her again. They didn't stop. Ink wasn't in. Nobody else was in. That was the only person I went to. And then I did that, and then that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
There
So,
wasn't no
wait. I'm not. Wait. Hold
keep
on.
sliding or none of that.
Okay. So, when you have an altercation or you want to know who slides, who's the first person that you're supposed to go to?
My understanding supposed to be one of y'all, right?
Who is your capo? Who is your enforcer?
I don't know who my
The Chubbs
associate
first,
is.
he called the rule, he called the orders on the slide.
Okay. So let's
Chubbs
so we know, so
enforcing.
that's clear. You know that you don't go to no you go you going you move you passing up the chain of command. The first person you go to is you go to Chubbs. If there's a problem, the first person you go to is Chubbs. Chubbs is gonna bring it to KK. KK gonna bring it in. That's how we gonna do it from this
Or
point out.
them
Now,
two will
Jack
figure
or
out
them two are
what's
oh
the
yeah,
move, what's the best move.
they still gotta ask you.
Betty, I gotta say something real
Oh,
quick.
but go ahead, Jasmine. That's go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor
Mm-hmm.
because I know you're gonna respond to that.
I'm most definitely gonna respond.
All right.
Betty, you was shot at again?
I was shot at, yeah.
Okay. With that being said, I did tell him to wait because he was ready to go then as soon as Betty told him that, the situation, we ain't fucking with them, don't be over there with them. And I did tell him to wait until there was another scene. So that I did say to him. I didn't know that Betty was shot at again. So I did tell him that. And so that's why you slid because
Yes,
they
man.
shot at Betty. So in my head and in my eyes, I felt like he had every reason to do that. If they shot at Betty again, I didn't know they shot at her again, but I did tell him that.
Okay.
With
That's still the.
I
I
didn't
mean,
go and keep doing that. I didn't rob. People with me rob.
and who was
So
with you?
gonna take.
Is Taya Versace?
Y'all saying that they wanted to bring him in family, so I've been having them around me.
Well, I'm
See,
gonna say
that will be a
that's a.
problem too. Because he's not a Versace. And y'all riding together and they see y'all together. So when he go
I
and do
didn't
his
have on
own
a
shit,
Versace chain.
and when he go, it don't matter. He's with you. Your chain gone. So when they see him
That little
on
Deke,
his own personal
Sandy
He's
shit,
came in
talking.
here.
Amani talking. Everybody need to be quiet, please.
Be
when he
quiet.
on his own personal fucking shit
Mhm.
and shooting up motherfuckers, they gonna think it's Versace doing it.
DJ might be in your grandma room.
oh boy.
Ready? Can you mute your mic if you're talking while
I'm
she's
good. I'm
talking,
sorry.
please?
I'm done. I'm done. My bad.
That's what I'm saying.
That again is another problem. Tate has shown interest in being a Versace, but he's been on the block selling dope as Versace. And on the same note, he's been sliding on niggas and then running up underneath Versace. That's a problem. That presents a whole problem. That puts Versace in a bad situation because then we got to do damage control for some a nigga that doing that ain't got nothing to do with us. Another thing, if you're gonna be slide, slide with your brothers. You got a plenty of them. It's a plenty of your brothers. If you're doing something, slide with your brothers. You cannot be sliding with motherfuckers who's not Versace, because whatever they do on the outskirts is gonna be considered what you doing, and it's gonna be looked upon on what we doing and part of us. Okay, that's not the only thing. Then we got another thing. We got other people still.
You know what?
You said what?
We got other situations. It's not the only slide that's happening. It's other situations that it came about. The whole thing, and I'm gonna just put it all in a nutshell, is niggas is sliding on niggas without going through the proper channels. Again, we treating this family like a gang, and it is not a gang. It's a family. We're supposed to slide as a collective. You know what I'm saying? If we slide it, we sliding as a collective. We do things in order. We do things together. We don't do things individual, because if you're doing things individual, you might as well be an individual and do it on your own. You don't need family. You need yourself and whoever else you gonna fuck with. And I go for everybody and anybody.
Okay. So the next situation was Lucci, which the other slide.
The other slide, so I can't rob niggas without permission. Okay, so are you who asked that question?
Trill.
Okay, now Trill. From my understanding, and maybe correct me, Monty, if I'm wrong, um, we don't run out and just rob niggas, and we don't. That's not what we do as a family.
Again, we not a gang.
You
We
know.
ain't thirsty either, and we ain't broke, so I don't get that
So,
either.
so we
I
don't
mean,
just.
it's all good if that's what y'all want with y'all RP. We not gonna hold it. If y'all want to slide on niggas, rob niggas, that's y'all RP. Then y'all just can't be Versace. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all. Ain't no love lost, but that's just what y'all want to do. And that's different than somebody rob y'all. Of course we gonna ride out. But yeah, Versace's gonna go around robbing motherfuckers.
They don't have to. Okay, so
Everybody got enough drugs that we don't even gotta go to the spots no more to collect shit. But like I said, if that's what y'all want to do, that's y'all RP, then y'all could go ahead. Hey, slide on, rob motherfuckers, do what y'all do. But you would not be Versace, period.
then another thing, we have a situation. And I really kind of don't want to even put nobody business out there, but and I'm not. I think you know who you. There's a situation that came to a hand where one of us slid on the same Jonestown niggas, killed them, but did it in a very tactful way. But it was not good. It wasn't good because at the end of the day, what you do in the dark gonna come out to light. Somebody gonna say something, something gonna come out. There's a clip gonna come out, something was gonna come out, and it's gonna end up to be Versace. So we gonna be back in the same boat that we in. You make another character, you get on another character. This is what happened. You make another character, you get on another character, and you kill the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Then you get back on your character and be cool. Maybe even sit up underneath them. Again,
Yep,
it's a
you can do
tactical.
that too.
You can.
I thought you make a point, but go ahead.
If you can do that, then I need to be. Oh man.
No, go ahead.
At the end of like the reason what I'm saying is because if you do that, like, let me just give you the scenario. Say you do that, you make another character, you slide on niggas, and they eventually find out that it's you, and it's you as Versace. Well, who you think they gonna blame after they got a truce with Versace, or you know what I'm saying, they done made a a truce, or with we not sliding on them, they not sliding on us at this time. You know what I'm saying? But then they find out that you making another character and you sliding on them, but you didn't been underneath them, so you kind of know how they move. Um, I mean, you got to think if you clipping it, you know what I'm saying. And if somebody is, I mean, I guess it depends if you how you covering yourself because at the end of the day, it's still going. What you do in the dark gonna come up in the light. It's gonna eventually probably come out that it was you.
Well,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? And
so
then that's gonna come back again on us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back. We're gonna have to do damage control over that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's something that wants to be, yeah, I think that's something that you might want that we need to ask. If that's
Exactly.
something that is a doable thing, I personally think that it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dangerous. It's gonna cause a lot of commotion and confusion in the long run because everybody gonna want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody gonna get sloppy, and you know what I'm saying. But I mean, if there's a way around that, I mean, I'm open for suggestions.
okay,
Somebody got something to say about that. I don't personally think that's a good look because I think it's gonna come back on us. I think. I'm
Yeah.
sure
it
that it probably
obviously
will.
already has at the end of the day. Let me just say this: at the end of the day, we're gonna call a thing a thing. Basically, the situation that went on, so that nobody is confused about what happened. D, you slid on Inknim, and it then came to the attention of the rescue. When I'm saying the rest of the family, that you did it. We can't have that. So they do know that it was you.
Dude,
I
the
just
ink. I
want to
don't
make
think
sure
they
that we
know.
can. I'm saying, I'm talking about the family, the family, the family.
Is Inknim the red flags or BWA the
Yeah,
same shit that Don wear?
yeah.
Who is D?
Right here next to me.
Cause shit, that's the niggas that when I was at the hospital, sitting in the car that they got the shooting.
They messy,
You
and
feel me? And they was
sometimes they
smacking my
warrant
car. My
they
whole thing
warrant a
is I ain't
motherfucker
even
to
a
whoop their ass.
motherfucker that you feel me. So
I get that. I'm not saying lay down for these weird ass niggas. I'm never saying that. I just say that when we spank them, it needs to be. I mean, they're growing, but when we spank them, we need to spank them correctly. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? We're gonna need to, and we need to spank them hard.
but you know the situation like that shit. I was sitting in the V by myself. Motherfuckers got the shooting. Then it was just if I was to retaliate, then I
They just
mean, was that
arguing
me
with me.
protecting myself or yeah? That was going
No,
on this
if they
evening. So it's
listen, if
like,
they coming at you, protect yourself at all means. Protect yourself at all means, and then come to your family. Let these niggas know these niggas is tripping, and then we handle the bit. Then we
yeah,
that's
I
I mean
called you
we
in way.
yeah
You know, I called
we
you
then we get
and
together
I
and
let you know.
handle what we gotta handle. Do whatever we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nobody gotta lay down for none of these weird ass niggas. I'm saying, but we need to again just do it as a collective. So that if they getting spanked, we spanking them hard, and we spanking them as they know who they fucking with.
Hey, what happened with that situation is that, like he said, they got the running off at the mouth again, got shooting at the pill. Like, nah, I most definitely ain't all telling why, but I did that shit by myself, and that shit was executed flawless, even planned out. So the big question would be like, how would they even know me?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they do. Um, I don't think that they do, and I hope
I,
that they, you know what I'm
okay,
saying.
so correct me if I'm wrong. I probably heard wrong. I heard that it got back that they know it was me.
No, I
I probably
said
heard
they,
wrong.
the family, the family,
Oh,
the
no, yeah,
family.
of course. As soon as I
Yeah,
did
the
it,
family.
I sent it to the correct people. I sent it,
Hmm.
yeah, I most definitely. But yeah, if that's the thing, yeah, most definitely. I most definitely say nothing. But understand that, as a family, like some things under the dark is necessary. Like I
I mean,
don't mind,
I get that.
I don't mind plugging a nigga taking the fall. Like for instance, when a nigga got into it with chips, I would have shot that nigga. Would have took the charge for him and everything. Hard decisions have to be made. Once again, I most definitely I'll let y'all know. But me personally, it's cheap. I wasn't tripping off their words. But yeah, they ain't about to try to shoot me in the motherfucking green zone. And you know, lunch. But I
They
understand.
keep playing
And
like
that's
we
how they
shit
did me at the.
too.
I was sitting in the green zone at Peel,
It
and they
was
got the shooting from the
it
freeway at
trolling,
me.
I
and then
remember that.
the
Yeah,
thing
that's
with
why I
my
said I called you.
Hold on. Let me
then
talk
the
real
thing
quick,
with
y'all.
what's the
Let me
ink
talk
and
real
shit.
quick, gang.
That problem behind is that he wants to play sides. So now when that motherfucker let go, if he right there, he right there.
I
They
do
really
understand
trying
some.
us right now.
I do understand
They
sometimes you got to
testing the
do
family.
what you got to
That's how
do,
I feel.
but it still needs to be, you know what I'm saying? That
Understood.
the hierarchy still needs us to know. So when it does
Understood.
come to forefront, it's known how to address it. We can't be in the dark and be like, hey, we ain't know shit about that. You know what I'm saying? We like, you know what I'm saying? And it just looks like it's an individual move. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do understand it, but at the same time, it needs to also be, this happened. You asked
Understood.
this question, Trill. I heard you ask the question again back there, and I know your voice is a little messed up right now. You got cold, but you asked if there's if you can make another account and slide on niggas or whatever with a voice changer. That if I say this, if you do some shit like I don't know, that's something that you guys gonna have to ask higher up than me. I would me personally, I don't know. I would say I mean you have to that person that character could not even probably come around us because if it do, I have a character. You know what I'm saying? That I have a character that fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really bring my character around Versace. I mean, you hear it here and there. You know what I'm saying? It might come around, but everybody come around Versace. But enough, I don't put my character right in the midst of Versace. I don't claim Versace. I don't fuck with Versace like that. I even slide on their ass. I don't rob them. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing like that. I just do it for really tactical training, and I ain't even the best shot. But another thing I wanted to address as well, before we get into all that real bit, I just wanted to bring that up so that maybe we could think about it and come up with something on that one. But I heard there's another situation with Spot again and Block. I understand that y'all was on the block again and some niggas when came and slid on y'all. When you made the phone call, had the people had your higher ups or had your people, your boys or your brothers come, you didn't know who it was, you didn't know what color car it was, you didn't know nothing, you didn't have no information. Well, in the event that was to be happening, first of all, you're not really watching your
That was a whole
surroundings.
setup right there. What happened?
Okay, but listen,
That was BS.
if it was a setup, that's why
That wasn't no
Spear
right setup. That was some BS setup.
who was it? I came over there and I started fighting y'all and stuff like that. I told you.
Yeah, but
I
when we
told.
got there, everybody family was saying right there. When I got back, all shots fired at me. It's like the target was straight at me.
Listen, and that could be possible, but this is what I'm saying. I told you when I came over there and I was shooting at you and shit, and I was fucking with y'all. I told y'all in the next couple of days, shit is gonna get real. Pay attention to your surroundings, watch what's happening, and I did that again for tactical training.
Yeah, but
You know
that
what I'm
was some
saying? To keep
BS
you
though.
on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's going on. I snuck up on y'all in a car. I sat in the ped car. I rolled up with you with the peds when you just sitting out there selling dope and all the cars piled up. I was in one of the ped cars, just waiting for the cars to clear. I got out and hit y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's all kind of ways it's gonna come at you. You guys are not paying attention. So mind you, now if you have that situation come about and they didn't dropped you and they came and robbed you and fucked you all up, you don't know who it is, where it come from, where they was shooting, none of that. Them is L's you're gonna have to take. But you're gonna have to get off the block selling dope because that's a bad. But you're gonna have to something had to happen with that. I mean, because how does that look? You guys is on the block and you keep they gonna you gonna that's gonna keep bringing them over there.
In the same spots. Y'all trapping like I don't know how to trap for real.
They've been trapping this whole time, DC. I
But
don't
it
think
ain't
it's
going.
that they don't know how to
It
trap,
ain't been no activity, big sis.
but
It's
still,
different trapping with activity. Like when you got active players really trying to rob you,
You got to
they
move
ain't got
around.
shit. You can't stay in one
You
spot.
can't stay in one spot.
And the feds watching. Come on, man.
You do got to move around.
And I think, and people do move around. They have several different areas they go to. But with that being said, that is our hood. So what we gonna leave our hood wide
I'm not
open?
saying to. I'm just saying. I'm not saying to move around, but you can't stay in one spot. I'm not
Right,
saying
you
that
can
they
move
doing
around
that.
the whole hood. The hood is
Right.
still.
Yeah,
Right.
and they
You don't
do
have to
do
stay
that.
in the same spot.
But the majority of the time they're in one location.
But I have
Exactly.
seen them
That's
in
why
Jasmine.
others
motherfuckers know where they
before.
at.
That's how they
Okay.
know where to come.
Basically, stay out of plain sight,
For sure, we
but
understand
be
that.
right there. You feel me?
If we can't hold our block down and trap them on our block, what we
Yeah,
you
that's the
see what I'm
point.
saying? Like I
Okay.
understand what y'all saying
How
about
are
moving
you
around.
holding the
Hold on.
block down, Jasmine?
Oh, I can
They
hold the
come.
block down and shoot for me.
I'm just
Okay,
saying,
right.
PD
But
they been
this is a
outside
collective.
too.
Remember, as I said, this is
I'm
a
saying,
collective.
I'm saying, but
Listen.
they have houses there that say home. I understand move around. I know exactly how to trap, but they are also trying to show a presence on our
I
block as
think
well.
I can answer.
Go ahead, Chad.
I think if you're gonna be out there and you want to hold it down, you shouldn't be getting robbed. That goes back to being on point. You should
You
never
should
get
be on
robbed
point
if
and
you're
be a
trying to
shooter.
hold something down. You should see it coming
Hmm.
like that.
True that.
But
So
how you
You're
then,
right
hold
about
something
that.
down, you get stuck up on. That ain't holding nothing down.
Yeah. But the payment.
That's a
Yeah,
motherfucker that
but
done
you don't want to
watched you be
cause
out there
shenanigans.
When
all
you try
day.
to do that same spot, shot you.
You said
Okay.
what, sister?
I said I gotta run out, so just put. I'm gonna jump in the call so I can finish being in the meeting. I
All right.
wanted to say something before I left. And this is for Lola. Everybody, welcome Lola. Lola is a new capo.
yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Ain't that?
Yeah,
you
for once
go,
I'm clapped.
girl.
Goddamn, I clapped. See?
What?
All right, but y'all
Green
go ahead
bean.
and continue. I'll be back.
Wait, what I missed? Hold up, what I missed?
That was you
Lola's a
talking
new
about
capo.
Right.
Lola, a new capo.
Hmm.
Hey, get it, sister.
Hey, but what Jazz was saying though, how y'all gonna show a presence in the hood though? But a nigga don't come over there to set up shop.
Right. If I can say, let me step in, Lucha. You man, did you? Were you gonna say? Had
I'm
something
out.
else?
I'm gonna step out and let whoever else take the floor now.
Okay, just to answer that question, this is what needs to be done. We need to show a little force on our block. I understand moving around and trapping, but that is our block. If we go to they block, they holding they shit down. When I ride through my our block now, nobody's there.
Lucha, can you hear me?
But
I think you misunderstood. Like I'm not
I
saying.
didn't misunderstand anything you said, Luch. I'm a round it on up to what you're saying. With that being said, as Chubb said, if you're gonna hold the block down, do just that. Hold it down. And holding it down means trapping. And if a nigga come through that wrong, being on their ass, being prepared, being ready. Know your surroundings and who's around is what, you know what I'm saying, what needs to be done. But I think we have every right to be on it. Just be ready. If it's our block, we should know every different car that comes through there. We know Civ cars when we see them. If some other shit come through and it ain't one of our cars, we need to know that.
What you say, Kazi?
And and this is where the radio comes into play.
Uh,
Go ahead, Kazi.
nah, it was something I was talking to Lucha, but something about the ranking thing. You can continue though. I don't got nothing
But
to do with that.
I just think we should be able to hold it down. With that being said, maybe it needs to be more than just spot and block on the, you know what I'm saying, on the block. You know, it does.
We'll be at the dead end though.
Okay, is that okay? So Chubbs,
Trail be there.
I'm gonna step back and is there some type of guidance or something that you can get? You know what I'm saying? Suggestions on how they can hold the block down.
I had to,
Hold on,
I had to
Kazi.
leave that up to my coppos for real.
Okay,
Whatever they, what they think.
okay.
But I just,
To be honest, this how that shit should go. You right about we got less people that just be standing on the block that just be selling. We do need more people. I understand, everybody trying to, they want to move around. around the city do their thing, but we need to be structured to the point where okay, we got soldiers
You want me to change you
that's
now?
need to be around to look out at everything. So again, like what DC said, stand in one spot. We do need to stay in the hood to hold that shit down, cause we don't want it to make it look like these niggas be coming around or they take over our block or some shit. So we got enough people to
I'm going my
stand
head real
on
quick.
almost each street, each block, all that. We even have people on point. So when it gets to that, we can really, us guys, we can really come together and see where we want stuff to be and who need to be standing well, who need to be looked at, who gonna be feel like selling, who ain't gonna be selling, whoever ain't gonna be selling and just gonna be standing around chilling, okay, let them be on point. Feel me? We do be having a where we be chilling and then we be people that's not even Versace coming around and then you never know those people that we be letting people come around might go back tell they partners about this and that. They partner might be the partner that don't like Damone or DC or stuff like that. So we need to definitely be on point. We need too deep to you right to be all up in one spot. We got a whole mirror park we can
Mm-hmm.
really look at and have every corner on lock. Sure, it can be somebody at the entrance of it. Be like, hey, somebody pulling up. We did that on Grove Street.
We need to have branches like trees. You feel me? Like everybody get a street, and it'd be like two, three people on each street, where ain't nobody never by themselves.
All right.
So what we need to do whenever that time do come, whenever have time, all this, all the men need to come together. We need to go down every street on our block and see what's some good spots where we can look at, what some sneaky spots where niggas can come in at. You know, we just gonna have that time where let's put the trap into us out just for a few minutes, just so we can get the block straight. 'Cause I'm pretty sure everybody right here, we can. And I'm pretty sure everybody right here can have just a little bit of time to put the trap into the side for a bit. We all got
Yes, we
money.
do. We definitely need that mechanic shop.
What
It's over
fellas?
there in Mirror
DC
Park.
holding his
How much
DC
is that
hand
shit?
up or he putting his hands up again? I'm trying to
I
see.
don't know.
DC,
What's happening?
you trying
Your
you got
hands
something else
up.
to
Did you
say?
have something else to
Or
say?
your hands been up?
My hands been up.
Oh, well.
Pretty much is like about what y'all saying is like people need to be more aware of their surroundings because like they really a lot of people don't be paying attention. We be changing up our cars for speed. You feel me?
That's where the radios come in.
And a lot of people do be riding through our hood. A lot of people be standing in our hood, coming, killing, trying to kick it and shit and find out information. Uh, I think we need to be in more group movement, like come up with some squads type shit for everybody. Like you got one good shooter in each group, and then one backup shooter behind him. The person that may not be the best shooter, you need to be around them too, so you can learn too, like how they moving and just while the shooting and all that.
And that should come with a spine too. Don't be
You feel
nervous to
me?
tell a motherfucker to get the fuck off the block.
Not even that. Like, don't even be nervous with anything.
Hell yeah. All right.
I need help with a
Simple
lot of
words.
shit.
You
You
gotta
feel me?
roll out. Get the fuck off the block. Because
Uh,
even in this meeting right now, motherfuckers still gonna pull up thinking shit cool. Like, nah, you gotta
Still
roll.
learning too.
Okay. So from here on out, everybody on the radio, make sure you go over to the other black market if you do not know where it is Ask one of your other family members. I think what's the
Six
postal code?
sixty eight.
668. Get that radio. Chubbs had said it a
I
long
got
time
five
ago.
Nah,
kids
that's not
though.
the radio. That's the location for the radio.
Yeah, the radio
Right.
is
I got
five five
radios.
five.
Whoever need one.
Okay. Just so once everybody has one, then I will get with
So
her and see what channel she wants. You know what I'm saying? Get on the channel that Chubb's on now. And if she wants to change it, um, I will ask her and then get back with y'all. Um, I just say, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you on your P's and Q's.
mhm.
Ain't nothing sweet in here. The only sweet spot we got is who's right here, right now. This is the only place that is sweet. Is with our family and what we doing. Other than that, it ain't sweet. By saying also that people can't be on our block, I do want to reiterate that also goes the same way of hanging out and being on other niggas' blocks and kicking it and key high, this, that, and the third. Know who you kicking it and key high with. You know what
Give
I'm
me a,
saying?
a spoon.
Oh, another question is we gonna have to sit down with the Jamestown boys.
I will talk to Amani about that and
We
see
Yeah,
if
have
we
already.
Already had one.
it's already
y'all had it already.
When was this?
Yeah.
you know.
When?
Give me a bigger.
Yeah.
No, when was this?
Been did that. We did it yesterday. The day
No,
before
we
we
ain't
had been
talking.
having sit down.
That's the thing, Lucha. That was yesterday.
I need to
I
go
Did
in
just
my
something
had
head
happen
I
today?
just
Did
processing.
something
had I
happen today?
just talked to what's his name today and told him if we gonna have a meeting with them, I was gonna let them know. That's what I said up in the chat because, like I said, something happened with Betty now, and all that stuff happened yesterday, last night while we was off, while we was gone.
Okay. Now what else happened with Betty?
So, Betty, you want to explain? Cause I don't want to mess nothing up.
So I was riding yesterday by Lee Park, and I was in my Mustang, and I was just going, I was circling, and the niggas rolled past, like they rolled past me, and they was kept going, but then they turned around, and when they turned around, like we crashed into each other. So the nigga Smacko, I don't, it was four of them in the car. The only nigga that I noticed was Smacko because when he came to my car, I pulled up the menu and I seen his name. So he like, you hit my man's car. I said, y'all should watch my car. Y'all the one who ran into me. So he got out the car and he walked to my passenger side and he was like, who this? And I was like, don't worry about who it is. And then another nigga was like, you got insurance? And I just pulled off on him. And when I pulled off on him, they was shooting at my car.
One, you got three niggas to want to step out on a female.
Mm-hmm.
One, they didn't know. They probably didn't know who Betty was because her car is tinted. But at the same time, it's just like you just shoot at a random car and then it's a female. Why it take three niggas to get out the car for?
Yeah.
And I told Nino that. I was like, that's how your boys rolling? And he was like, no, that's some gazy shit. That's some bullshit and blah, blah. Them niggas be wilding out and woo through. I was like, all right, cool. Well, you need to let your boys know to chill out and we gonna chill out. But if something happen before this meeting or after it, from here on out, it's gonna be consequences. He said he was gonna talk to him. I was like, and I'll let you know if we gonna have a meeting with y'all after our meeting. And he said that they was gonna have a meeting too. I don't know if they did or not, but that's the whole reason why that was the situation from yesterday of why DC and them had felt like they had to slide. This where all this is coming from.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with that being said, if that is so, they're gonna have a meeting and we're having odds, but it sounds to me like we do need a meeting. And if that is the case, then uh it needs to be Lucci
What everybody
and
saw if a niggas need throw hands to clear the air to feel better or whatever, I feel like. But
Now,
I
to
feel
be
like
honest, how I feel like this time, I'm not gonna even front with you, sis. I'm not. This time, when we go with this meeting, we might as well go with everybody over there deep as hell, just so they know what
eh,
they gonna get themselves into if something happen again. Cause they sliding and doing this shit just because.
but you didn't let me finish and I would have
Yeah.
said
What's up,
I
Daddy?
was going to say who needs to you know what I'm saying, let them know that we want to have a meeting would be Lucci, KK as a head, Copper, to go to them and let them know that we need a sit down. When we do get ready to have a sit down, we're not going just us. We do need to let them know exactly who and what this family is. So we definitely need that meeting. Whether they feel like, we good, we don't need to have it now. It seems to me like there is a misunderstanding and that they have been spoke to about several things that they people done. So at this point, we do need to have that. I'm just saying who needs to go and let them know that we would like to have a sit down at a meeting. Is all I'm saying. But yes, we all need to go.
I really do feel like I know why this stuff is started. Like this
I
nigga
know
was
why
just
it is
butt hurt
too.
All right, well,
because he
tell
got
us.
turned down by Betty.
Oh yeah, that's
Hmm.
definitely a
Like
part
I
of it.
know that for a fact because one, you keep saying you ran into me and Damone talked about this. He had plenty of opportunity to go after Damone and Tay when Tay was right there, but he want to say, "Oh no, I ain't do nothing because I ain't want to start nothing with Versace." Okay, but you had your boys and Damone and Tay right there. If you really had a
That
beef with Tay, you could have did some right
Like,
then
who
and
got
there.
up there
But you
coming on
see
there
and
stuck?
Betty
Who coming there stuck?
and somebody else, and you decide to do something to a Versace, but you
That's
say you don't
Jay.
want to start nothing with no Versace.
Right.
you already know what's up.
Right.
So I was like, either way it
She ain't
go,
say
you
shit
started something
at
with
all.
Versace,
You
but the
already know
thing
what's up.
is, you went towards Betty and shot Betty though and Didi. So you started something with Versace, but you had the whole opportunity to get Tay when you had the chance. All you did was argue with the dude. But when you see Betty and she walk off, you want to shoot her?
Right. And this is the aggression that they normally have, you know what I'm saying, with females. They feel like, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get the female. At the end of the day, we're going to need to try to see if we can work this shit out because Betty's dude will be coming home soon. And we're going to need to try to see if we can squash this because, to my understanding, he is a part of that family. And we're going to need to see if we can squash this and handle this. I don't believe their whole family is on that timing.
Okay, I got a question. I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Say for instance, we have the meeting, right? We have this meeting. We make a, some whatever kind of pact that we will make or whatever, um, whatever that may be, and they don't hold up to their side of the bargain.
Then we on
That
their ass.
all right.
And that's
I'm
what
just
it
making
is.
sure that we
That's
have
war.
that understanding.
Then we go to war. Because
Right,
if
I'm with
if
that.
somebody breaks the treaty or whatever we agreed upon in the sit down, we go to fuck the war.
All
I
right,
don't
that's
care
what
if
I'm
it's
talking
a.
about.
I don't care if he got into it with Betty's,
There's no more
any
talking.
one of
I'm
the
not doing no more sit
females.
downs after this
I
one.
don't care if
Right,
he.
there is no
I
more.
don't care if he just punch her.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You
It's
punch
up.
any one of us, it's gonna be up.
It's up. So I think, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is. With that being said, that's why we need to make sure that as a family, whatever we agree upon in that meeting, we need to make sure that we are adhering to that. So let them step out and do wrong, and then we can ride on their ass.
And
We
they
need to
not
make
deep
sure that
enough.
we don't fuck up.
They're not deep at all. Not like this.
So when I go to the meeting and I do facilitate this meeting, I would like either KK if you're gonna be here or Chubby to be with me.
You
Yeah,
must
I can
definitely need that.
definitely.
You go,
If Chubby
please.
want to go, he could definitely go.
They the ones that need to go. It is the
I'd like to go,
consigliere.
please.
Okay, well here's how it gonna go, DC. We're gonna do it the way it should be done. Lucci, it will be you as a consigliere. It will be KK as the head capo and the head enforcer. The
Okay.
enforcer, you have every right to choose whichever other enforcer that you would like to take with you,
All right,
just in case they be on some other timing.
cool. You want me to pick them right now?
It's
No,
up
you
to
ain't
you
got
if you
to.
want to
You
do it,
ain't
if you
got to
want to
right now
think about
You
it,
ain't got to
you know
do
what
it
I'm
right now.
saying?
because
Take your time, you
we haven't
know.
even set up a time for it.
Right.
So
I'll facilitate the meeting.
Hmm.
I'll let you know when the time will be today.
I'll give y'all a call if I need to. Call a couple of y'all.
Right. And please make sure everybody has everybody's number.
Not even that, just be on the radio with that
Be
too.
on the radio. We
Hey,
can do that. We getting on the radio.
Yeah,
We ain't even
I was
gotta
gonna
do
say, 'cause
that.
my phone be tripping.
I
Who
feel
said
it.
that?
Let me get a radio, Chubbs.
I got you.
Bet it up, gang.
Chubby, you got a minute?
Yeah, hold on, let me pass these out. Who else needed a radio?
Right on.
Yeah, because the co-host took
Duke
mine,
need
I
one.
think.
Who that dude?
What you say,
Got you.
Lola?
Chubby, when you get a minute,
And
let me come in real quick.
y'all,
Yup.
It
why the
ain't
city
coming to
not
me.
open?
Get some water.
you,
Somebody
s-
voice
Right.
deep as hell.
You get that dude?
you said
Nah, it
what?
ain't come
I'm
through.
Low.
gonna wait. While the city is
I
not
just dropped. You
open,
get that one?
and the
Oh yeah,
hold
I got
on,
it.
let me let them finish talking.
I dropped you one
Thank you.
too, Betty.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate it,
All right,
gang.
y'all. While the city is not all the way open, y'all need to be stocking up on bullets because they about to take them prices up. And if we do have to go to war, it's no reason why nobody bullets or run out of bullets. So y'all need to start stockpiling on them motherfuckers before the price go up, just
Right.
like that. So that's all I want to say about that.
Thank you, love. We do need to do that.
Thank
I
Definitely
just
need to.
bullets.
everything
Guns.
y'all
Cause
can
them
get.
guns
Yeah,
Cause
we
ain't
them
need to
guns
get
they
it
only
nothing.
before the prices
10,000
go up.
right
That's
now.
why I've been
And
going crazy for them guns.
yeah, we need to get it. Y'all need to stock up before that stuff going, cause y'all know when the city open up, they gonna be on that time. And if somebody's sliding on our family and we have to, there's no reason why somebody run out of bullets while we shooting. Nobody don't have a big gun while we shooting. Like we can't do another Houston. Stress
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Big
Whole
facts.
So
fake it.
that's all I wanted to
So make
say.
sure
Whole
that
fake
y'all
it.
have what you know what I'm saying, what we need. We need to make sure we have what we need to go to war. And it's gonna take more than just having like a regular combat or some shit like that. We've been in here long enough for everybody to have a chopper.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think DC do have big guns for the ones that don't know what the black market is. So it's no reason why y'all can't get one.
As well as ready.
Yeah, I
Sibling
wasn't sure who else.
beg for some guns.
And y'all know that you can get, y'all know what gives you body armor by now, the drugs that help you, and you know that it's body armor in the other black market. So that, so I'm hoping that it don't go to that, but
Better safe than sorry.
I
What's
kind of
up,
agree on
Asada?
that. Yeah, I do.
What they say? I ain't see what that said.
But real talk, the true shooters, they'll take that combat pistol and put a motherfucker down.
Hmm.
And
Oh
that's
yeah.
big facts. I done seen it done too many times. So, you know, but just in case, just make sure y'all get some. With that being said, I think we need to try to hold on to our dirty money and shit so that we always are able, you know, some of it. We always able to, you know, get what we need.
I
Right.
got a question.
Hmm.
Do we have a family stockpile, like for money and everything? We need to have one of those, like a savings account for the whole entire family to get it from. Dirty and clean money.
I definitely will talk to Amani about it and see how she feels about that. Definitely.
Like everybody get like a credit each month, get a certain allowance that we can go into, get guns when we need to, shit like that.
What?
So then it'll remove a lot of trap.
Okay,
What
You get what
here's,
I'm
happened?
saying?
here's, I mean, as far as like the allowance, I feel like if we, for me, that's out the door for me. What I feel like is if we have a stockpile or something like that, that just means we got a house and a spot where we got plenty of guns.
Right.
You
Technically,
see what I'm
yes.
saying? Not
See,
for everybody to
we
go
not,
in.
never mind.
There was a suggestion, Lucy, that he was making, and I said I would take it to Amani.
Okay.
All right, it was, but
Pay for what?
is there anything else anybody wants to bring to the floor?
Oh my God, thought about to jump. Wow.
You know what? Ain't no discount. We give each other discounts when it pertains to whatever drugs one of the Versace's have. You know what I'm saying? We look at it like that. But we still got to play fair. This don't need to be Houston all over again, where people feel like the Versace's have everything. And even though we're not cheating or whatever, they just feel like we are.
I was gonna say the same
Stop
thing.
it, Trill.
That's the truth.
It
That's
is.
DD.
22.
Was that Didi or Trill?
That's
That's
true.
DD right here.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was. Yeah, that's what I thought. So my thing is, I just think we need to be ready. We definitely need to sit down, Luch, because we're not going to let them keep, you know what I'm saying, doing that. That's not going to keep
I
happening.
didn't hear what they doing.
No, I'm just saying them coming for, and you know what I'm saying, like they shot Betty, they shot Dee Dee, this
They
type of thing.
shot
We gonna
they
need that
shot
sit down. We need an
Fred
understanding.
while I was in that bitch at Peel. It's not like it's just one, two. You got three
All right.
situations.
Is it anything else? Anybody want to bring to the table? Anything?
Hey,
Anyone?
Yeah.
When you get that location, make sure let me know.
Yeah, I'm finna go do it now.
You know,
Okay. Well, I guess not.
Oh yeah, PD they been outside, so motherfuckers gotta watch themselves.
Okay. All right. If it's nothing else, nobody else has any.
There is one more thing. With some of
Hmm.
that language when you talk to people too, like telling them, "Oh, you're gonna catch a flight, you're gonna do this." Like, don't make it sound like you got too much power coming from
Gotta go.
administration or from government, so that it looks
Hmm.
bad on our people
Um,
in that level as
let's
well.
do it.
Okay. Understood.
Especially if you're not a higher staff within the city.
Right. Right. Lord have mercy. All
No
right.
faking.
We good.
Yes,
Everybody
ma'am.
said everything. All right. Meeting adjourned. Stay dangerous, family. And close.
Shit is tweaking.
good.
Yeah, I'm good. You good, Smokey? All right, I'm gonna stand right there.
I'm about to
Who
be.
leaving?
Okay. I did get a call. Wait a minute.
Yo, what happened? Radio check.
Radio chick.
I got radio. Jasmine just said come back in the sky.
Come on.
Another thing we need to bring up, people saying a hitman and shit named Hitman for Versace. You hear me?
Yeah, I do think we need to go on that block and look at some
So
stuff.
what?
Look at some areas on the block. You want me to grab you, Lucci? I'm about to grab you. I didn't hear it.
Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull
I'm
it, pull
sorry,
it, pull it.
excuse me, y'all.
Is this everybody?
No, but I
Mm.
think they might have already pulled out.
Okay, well, basically, anyway, Smiley said anybody that's caught breaking the rule, like if you're not staffed, don't put them demands on nobody. And if you caught breaking the rule, you will catch a flight regardless of who you are if you did it. So just understand that so it's not any confusion later on.
Right. I really think.
Listen, I'm about ready to be safe. Fuck these people too. They getting on my goddamn nerves.
What?
Who?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
I'm talking
Who are you
about
talking about?
Me and adjourn, or is it was it more?
Yes, Jam. I can handle y'all business.
Yeah, your head, way.
What we doing?
Shit, I'm about to take bro over here by this whip and shit. I'm about to go park this V
I did
and pop
everything I
my
said I
head
was
for
gonna
a
do.
second. And I'll be back in.
Motherfuckers act
All right.
they again.
Did you want to open that and shit if it was big enough? Right there.
Oh, wait, where you at?
Girls ain't open no more. Girls ain't open no more. Hey, Chubbs and who else? I guess Chubbs and Weekend.
Way at
Y'all can
Peel.
probably, I guess, well, really all y'all, really. I can go if y'all ain't, whoever ain't busy, don't got nothing else to do. Matter of fact, everybody just go to the hood and start looking for, spots that y'all think is good points to set up at. I'll be in like probably like I ain't gonna lie, probably like a good hour and 30. I gotta make a drop real quick.
Good shit, gang.